Another lesson that I learned, and I'll divert a little bit here, is a doctor friend of mine who I was training back in 1988. I was getting a little technical during the session. And I said, Doctor, come on, it was a woman, a cardiologist. Doctor, come on over here, have a seat on the leg extension machine. And what we're going to do here is we're going to work the rectus femoris with some knee extent. I was intimidated. This is a female doctor, cardiologist, surgeon, brilliant. Here's their intelligence level. Here's me, right? So I was playing me. So I was trying to, well, let me be at least good at what I'm doing. But she looked at me a little bit when she sat on the machine. She looked at me with these eyes, and it caught me. And hey doc, rectus femoris, the muscles, the quadriceps here, and she, oh, come on, doc, you're putting me on, right? I thought I was getting punked, right? So I'm like, now I'm really scared. I'm like, bead sweats happening. I'm like, oh, I'm embarrassing myself somehow. And I don't know how, maybe I got it wrong. No, Pete, you don't understand. I do the heart. Okay. In New York City, we have left-hand doctors and right-hand doctors. That was her exact line. And I'm not getting it. What does that mean? I don't understand. In New York City, we have so many patients coming in and such a high volume of people that all we do is focus on our specialty and we forget everything else because we've got to read and keep up with our specialty because it's evolving every week. So I read the latest research on heart surgery every day. Every day I can get my hands on something and then I go put it into practice. I forget everything from med school that I don't need because I got to make room for this. If you don't think those notes were impactful and really focused me.
I had exact same experience because there's a big hospital, a couple of big hospitals in Galway. It's very much that type of area. So we had quite a lot of doctors of different types in our clientele. In fact, we still do at Optima Strength. I remember training this one client, and I can't remember her specialty now, but it was something related to the musculoskeletal system, which made me feel even more, inadequate. And I remember saying to her, and I kept saying, look, I know you already know this. But she's like, please stop caveating. Like, just assume I know nothing. Because actually she didn't. I mean, she did, but she didn't know a lot about the strength training specifically and how it was because that's not her field, to your point. And I think that we should be keeping things simple for everyone because then everyone understands it and everyone appreciates it, as long as we're not being patronizing, of course. So yeah, I think you made a really good point there.